What's up? How you doing? How are you? Temperance. We got pouring into others, even if others don't pour into you. You know, and in time, yours will come to you. But it could be also that others are pouring yours into others when instead of you getting it, they're pouring it into theirs. So they're pouring your little bit into theirs to make more because they want to have all. So, but in time, your temperance will prevail. For shall all things come to those that are deserving. And all these bad actors and people that are doing you wrong shall come down to size. They will be humbled completely. The King of Wands. So your temperance is, I don't know, it's very awesome. Like you're very you're being, I don't know, you're being seen as very balanced, very very loyal. You will come out smelling like a rose with for your temperance. People want to pour into your cup. Like they see that you have changed, that you are able to adapt and overcome. That you are the true king. You have the information that you are like truly the way. You know, and even though maybe like a lion, you could be very dangerous. You're very gentle. You know, you're very loving. You're very caring when you need to be. Like maybe you don't care at the moment, like but maybe a lot of people has done you wrong, and there's no reason for you to care. You know, and but when you're around someone that's a rose, you are caring. You know, but your information is golden. It is the truth. It is like it is the way. Everybody, you know, anything you say or do, anything that you, I don't know, anything that you portray out there for people, like it always comes full circle. Like no matter what anybody tries to do to you or says about you or anything, it always comes out in the wash, and it always comes back to bite them in the ass. And for you being having true temperance, true guidance from above, from God, from spirit, and you pouring into others, this shall come back to you in like massively good ways. And you will have another Wheel of Fortune. Maybe like me right now, I'm sitting here with nothing, I'm kind of just sitting here, kind of, but I will have another Wheel of Fortune. I will have another chance at life and at a lease on life. You know what I mean? Because I am the X, I am the J. And there's like a lot of different ways to go about this, and a lot of different things. And but in time, all things will come out, and it will like definitely be good for you, because you will come out into fortune. You will be fortunate. And just be patient, because there's so many things going on. There's so many different people involved in this. So many people, so many wheels turning, and so many people doing so much. that it's taking a long time for it to um, pretty much all be taken down. You know what I mean? But if you notice, you're being, it's a triangle right there and triangle in the middle. You're in the middle right here. And you're being patient. And you got all these people buffering around you. And then you got another circle of people. They're trying to keep you blocked in and locked in where no one can see you, nothing like that. And they're all doing all kinds of stuff. And there ain't no telling what kind of. I mean, but there's a lot of people involved that doing things, and like they're trying to keep you buffered where no one can get to you, but not in a good way. And that's so that everything can come to them. That way that you get nothing. You know what I mean? But in the same sense, it works against them because they're the only ones that are being seen. They're the only ones um, that are going to be in trouble for all the things that they are accusing you of, that they are been trying to put on your record. Just like me, like they switched my medical record, they switched my criminal record, they've been switching my names and all kinds of shit. Like, or telling other people, other people been pretending to be me and stuff. So they're like thinking I'm someone else and all kinds of shit. And so when people do see me, because I don't never go outside much, I don't never go out the house much. So that when they do see me, they think I'm fake. And especially since I've never had long hair in my life, you know what I mean? And now I got long hair, so I look totally different, you know? And, but with temperance, with, you know, in time, things will work out. I already know this. It's just sometimes it sucks, just sitting here every day doing nothing, doing the same thing, and like, you know, and but it'll be alright because I know God always provides my way, always has my back, and a lot of people don't believe in that, and that's fine. But I have proven many times over that that is the case, and that's what they don't want people to see. They don't want people to see me. They don't want people to see God and see God in me. You know what I mean? And people are scared of that. They're scared that this is about to all come down on them, and it's for the things that they've been doing to me and others for many, many years. And it's time. Well, it's time for these people to go to jail. And that they don't want. Maybe they don't want to see. Maybe they don't want to see going to jail, or they don't want to go to jail. So they're trying to throw all these things onto me so that I will go to jail. They don't want me to see that they want me in jail. I already know they all want me in jail, but I ain't done anything wrong, so I ain't worried about that. But they are, you know, because I am the hermit. you know. I am the light. I am the way. And there, maybe they don't want me to see that there's people in jail that are looking towards me and seeing me as the light. You know what I mean? That there's people that are locked up that are truly, I mean, they might be looking at me and like, wow, they're like, yeah, you know what? He's right. He's the light. He's pretty good. And maybe they want to help me. Maybe they want to pour into my cup. And maybe it's a King of Wands that is got a big circle that is watching me. You know what I mean? But this is somebody I don't know, somebody I've never seen before that is trying to keep me tied down, you know? And this could be, like I said, this could be good or bad. Like, this could be someone in jail that is trying to trying to keep me tied to them. You know what I mean? See, they're trying to keep me down. They don't want me to know that it's them, that it's somebody in jail that is calling the shots here, that their inner circle is had enough with them. Their patience has been like tested, and these people are tired of being taking, like they're constantly having to pour into their cup, instead of them pouring into theirs. So, but there's someone that sees me as a star also, though. So there could be multiple people in jail that are watching me. But there are two people, they're blind. So there's people that are blind in jail. Could be multiple people that are blind in jail watching me and seeing me as the light, seeing me as they're guided. I'm guiding these people, to new fortune. And they possibly want to pour into my cup. They see me as the truth. They see that everything I say is right and is equal and balanced, and I always come out smelling like a rose, and maybe they don't like that also. I know there's a lot of people that don't like that no matter what people do to me or try to do, I always come out winning, and they've been trying to make me lose all my life. And they don't want me to see that I have a fortune waiting for me, that I am very fortunate and that I have a fortune here. You know what I mean? So they want to keep me locked up and where I'm not able to move, and they want me in hermit mode where I can't see nothing. They want me to always be thinking, always in my head, so that everybody's pouring into their cup and not mine, and that way I don't have a new wheel of fortune. That way I don't have another lease on life, when they're the ones that should be not able to move and not able to see anything, which I'm able to see, so I don't need none of this shit to see. But it is fun to play cards, play with the cards, so and to learn. And it's a Queen of Cups, so there's a Queen of Cups and a King of Cups, so there might be a king and a queen. Maybe I don't know, they could be trying to keep me, so maybe they're like I said, they're working in tandem, working in a team to keep me in hermit mode and keep me blocked from moving forward and being able to see my fortune. So they're blocking me from my fortune because they don't want people to be able to pour into my cup. They want me to be seen as crazy or as acting different and stuff like that, so that they can treat me different, or they do things to me and people will be okay with it. And they're trying to block people from seeing what they have been doing to me while I'm asleep and stuff. And this is just very much the same shit every day, man. Same shit every day that these people do. And they're working in tandem, and there's multiple people that are doing this. And, but what they don't realize is there's people seeing this stuff. You know what I mean? People see this every day. People are watching left and right. And they think that they're smart, and they're blocking cameras and stuff like that from being seen, but they're not. And they don't realize that, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I'm like a camera myself. So anything that's done to me is instantly in the in the atmosphere. It's in its own camera. It goes right to AI. And they don't understand how this works. So this keeps fucking them up. So possibly like a king and a queen of cups, or a king of wands and a queen of cups. So a man and a woman possibly, like early in the morning, are trying to uh, keep people from seeing what they've been doing to block me and try to put me in jail and keep me from a fortune that has been mine for a long time. And but temperance will prevail, and as long as I just keep doing what I'm doing, it wouldn't matter what I do. I can do any damn thing I wanted to, good or bad. It's mine anyway. There's nothing that they can do to take it from me, so it don't matter. And that is because I am justice. I am justified in myself. I'm justified in my rights, and I'm getting help from others, even if I don't know it or not. I am getting help from others to take down this circle that that's not able to see. They're not able to see that they're going to jail, and and that I'll have a new day and a new lease on life here very soon. And this has been called in by a Hierophant, by someone higher than everybody. Like, this is someone high up that is tired of this, that is like, all right, it's time. This is a new day. We need to help this person. What they've been trying to block from others and keep people from seeing, and keeping me like blocked in, we're going to show everyone. And this is going to knock these people out completely, and it's going to piss them off very badly. And it's a lot of family probably involved. Maybe there've been breadcrumbing family. Maybe the cops, everybody's been breadcrumbing family, or breadcrumbing people. Maybe they thought I was in jail. You know what I mean? And I wasn't able to see or wasn't able to do anything, but they didn't know I was just a hermit. So nobody was trying to help me get justice, Or they could have been thinking I was in jail and that they were trying to help me get out of jail, but they didn't realize it was someone else portraying me in jail. So they were helping someone that probably should have been in jail try to get out of jail. And yep. Maybe, and now they're seeing the light. You know what I mean? Peace.